The state of your life and the state of the world is a reflection of the thoughts that you are causing to make true for yourself. So, the state of the world, all of the divisive and the war and the violence, both human created and nature created, is of our own making. It's all of our consciousness united into the one mind. We think we're individual because we're the body. All of our minds are connected to the one mind, and we all have access. That's how psychics works. That's how mediums work. We're all connected at the mind level, but we're split at the bodily level. And since we identify as the body, we also think our thoughts are separate, but that's the illusion. And that's how the ego maintains itself. It does not want to give up its own thoughts for the betterment of mankind. It wants to feed its own individual priorities. And so this is where we want to challenge ourselves, because fundamentally fear is weaker than love. So when we choose love for ourselves, when you choose to forgive instead of shame, when you choose to be grateful instead of complain, when you choose to give grace and compassion instead of judge, you're making choices in love which are stronger. So not only does that love go to you, you're now manifesting love. So let's say you were supposed to go to a weekend with a family and you're supposed to take one car. And let's say something happens to your car and you can't make it there in time. They take a separate car. You take your own car or another car. They get in an accident and you don't. That was divine intervention, because over time you've chosen so much more love. You're protecting yourself. So if you don't if you don't choose love, then you're not protecting yourself. We think we're so justified in the guilt, shame, and judgment, and the fear, and the anger, and all of that, that we don't realize and connect the dots of, like, that's how we're creating. And same with the one mind. So when you choose love, someone who needs help and a miracle and a blessing, when you need help, a miracle and a blessing and an epiphany, when you need a solution for your life and someone else does, when any of us is choosing love, that person now has access to that. So if you want to change the world, you don't have to do anything outside of it, because the outside world's created from the mind. So all you have to do is fix your mind. Fix what you're making true to yourself so you can fix what you keep conditioning, not only to yourself, but to the one mind. Love is way stronger. So above all else, you want to challenge yourself to, where am I not seeing love? And let me see how I can accept this, and let me be accountable for it. So then I am creating love for myself, more ease in my life, instead of continuing to create forms of guilt, forms of shame, forms of fear that I keep telling myself are real, but then I play victim thinking I don't see how I'm creating it, and then I'm seeing a circumstance I don't like, and then I'm blaming the circumstance, but in reality, the circumstance is not its creation outside of me. We are all responsible. And the ego doesn't want to band together and choose love collectively, because then that's not the individual plight. The ego wants to have its own decision. So if you can cancel out the ego by choosing love, then your individual experience becomes one of flow, ease, and peace, because you're aligning your choice and willpower to that of love instead of to your own justification that love is not there.